here's a little bit of an intro, a little bit of a backstory. For the month of December, I'm going to be answering your questions in about the time it takes me to drink a beer. So feel free to join along. Ask me a question down below in the comments. I'll drink a beer. I'll answer your questions. Hey yo, this is Dash. Get ready. All right, welcome back to another installment in the Ask Dash series. So again, I'm doing it again for the month of December. I am going to answer your questions about barbecue, about catering, about almost anything. I'm not going to say anything about almost anything. So here goes with Ask Dash number 1. All right. So here's our first question to lead us off. This question comes from D's Q Backyard Barbecue. He says, how did you get your wife to not skin you over having so many big cookers? I have one big and 1,000 small gems, but sleep with one eye open. What's your dream cooker? And he also says happy Thanksgiving. The whole thing is I announced this Ask Dash series on Thanksgiving. So if you, obviously Thanksgiving has passed, hopefully you and yours had the best Thanksgiving ever. I was pretty busy. Yeah. So 16 turkeys, 6 briskets, 3 racks of ribs, 2 legs of lamb, 40 chicken wings, 21 stops, 21 deliveries, 6 hours, 205 miles. Yeah, I was pretty busy. I came home after delivering all of that food and being out all day, and I crashed. I ate a bowl of cereal, and I took a 2.5, 3 hour nap, and that was it. Alright, so to answer D's question, he asked, how does my wife not kill me for having so many big cookers? Well, as you can see, I'm out in my garage right now. And I'll be completely honest, it's cold out here, but it's quiet out here. And this is my space-ish. She keeps wanting to dump stuff out here. But the whole thing is, these garages or the space where I am is mine. And as long as I keep my things kind of organized, she doesn't really, I won't say doesn't care, but I bought the majority of these smokers myself. The one exception, the first smoker, Bessie, I did finance through some redneck financing, as Kirk would say. I sold her motorcycle to buy Bessie, and then she was like, well, you don't have enough. Here's a couple $100 to go get the smoker. And so she helped me. She put up a couple $100 to get that smoker. But Bernadette behind me and Vicky off to my right, I bought them myself, as well as Priscilla, Frida, all the other bigger cookers that I have out in the garage. I paid for them myself. So she's kind of the mindset of you bought it. It is what it is. She does have a problem every now and again when I bring home a smaller cooker, but that's usually because the smaller cookers tend to reside closer to the house. Now, in full disclosure, she's bought me a few of the cookers that I have on the side of the house, or a few of the smaller cookers I have. Of note, Tracy Traeger was a Christmas gift from my wife a few years ago. So my wife got me a Traeger for Christmas, and I am over the moon. So This video is going to be me taking it out of the box and assembling it. So that has been one of the bigger cooking acquisitions that she's given me. She gives me, you know, plenty of tools, and she will, you know, she is an enabler, all right? But I also ask for a lot of forgiveness as opposed to permission. So take that with a grain of salt. And he also asked, what was my dream cooker? I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to take a piece of this smoker and a piece of that smoker and a piece of this smoker. So my dream smoker is up here. I don't think I've put it on paper yet. I know that there are some smokers out there that I would love to cook on, but it's one of those things where I want to cook on them to see how they work before I say, this is the one I'm going to spend $10,000 on. So it'd be nice if I could go somewhere and cook on a bunch of different cookers to test them out, to kick the wheels, to test drive them, and to know which one actually works the best. Case in point, Bernadette behind me, she and I still have some, we got some growing pains. I am able to cook on her when necessary, but the problem is I need a big enough cook for the airflow in this cooker to kind of justify the type of fire that I have to put in the cooker. It's kind of counterintuitive. I would like to be able to cook and have smaller fires in this smoker without it being an issue, but Bernadette seems to cook best when she's full. And if I'm not filling up the smoker every single day, obviously I haven't been doing many catered events lately. The problem is she doesn't cook the way that Bessie does. Bessie cooks the same whether she is completely full or if there's one brisket in her. That's what I would like to happen in Bernadette, and it just doesn't happen. So hopefully that answers your question, D, or questions, D. Really appreciate you participating and being one of the first people to leave a comment. So thank you so very much, as always, for watching. Thank you guys for leaving your comments down below. Don't forget, you can get in on this. Ask me your questions down below. I will try to get them answered in a timely manner before the end of the month. Don't wait, or they'll just be regular text comments as opposed to a personal video to you. So thank you guys again, as always, for watching. Really do appreciate all of the support you guys have given me throughout the year, and this year and in years past. So thank you so very much again. I'll see you next time.
More butter, baby.